Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Introducing my new overlay. Isn't this so pretty? Yeah, I'm really enjoying like this new overlay right now. So very, very happy and stoked that I can get you guys all to check it out. So how do you guys feel about it? Good. Anyway, it is the week and again been a bit happy, you know, because I think I spent like the whole 2 days sleeping non-stop. It's been actually slept so much that like when I suddenly got a call from my family, they were like, "Oh my god, are you dead?" It's like 3 p.m. It's like, I thought you'd be awake by now. It's like, I'm sorry, 3 p.m. is like still nap time for me. And in case you haven't heard, we have just had an anime festival going on. It's still running actually up until tomorrow. It's happening at Paradigm Mall in Malaysia. Now there's quite a lot of people that's gone there. I've had reports from people who attended it that it was very crowded. So if you're someone who is very particular about the crowd, kind of there's someone back not actually attending it because it was really a bit of a mess being there. I also had some people inform me that it wasn't just very conducive in terms of the environment because again it isn't a public shopping mall. So again, if you did not attend it because of certain reservations, I put yourself back because like those are valid reasons to not attend the event. Now, that's not to say that there aren't other reasons to attend it. Obviously, if you are someone who's big in supporting local, the local market, you should be attending these events. There's only so many conventions that they're going to be opening a booth in because each booth does cost a bit of money even for them to open up. So they might not actually be in all booths. So if you're actually able to attend one of these, please do attend them. It will mean so much to them and also to me that you are supporting your local artists. Okay. Please don't assume that everything is free. I've had reports also saying of people stealing artists' actual printed works, thinking that they're free. Please don't. That's really not a cool thing. Another thing to keep in mind as well is that you know, with all these conventions starting to happen in open like shopping mall areas, I guess it's a way that we maybe have come really a long way from being just in a convention center hall. This is also mean that it's becoming more mainstable, becoming more acceptable for us to be able to do these things. But obviously there's that idea of like, is this a bit too intrusive? Because, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm personal opinion that this isn't something I would want normies to attend. So, you know, it's a very surprising move that they're going to that. That said, I understand why it has to be in a so-called large open space environment because, you know, with the whole COVID situation going, no one wants to be blamed for the reason why people catch COVID, right? So if it's a large shopping mall, it's a lot easier instead of being in a really small, large but like small inclusive space where the air is stagnant. I don't know. I guess like I'm still of the opinion like shopping mall is still a pretty enclosed environment, so there's also going to be it's still stagnant air there. That's just me. That's it. How's everyone's weekend going? How are you guys feeling this week? Obviously on my end, there really was a lot more sleeping being done. I think that this entire week I had a very serious case of sleep debt. I don't really think I've talked about it as much, but I've been doing like almost everything streams, right, for about like 4 to 8 hours, roughly around those periods. And like the other thing like about doing like those really long daily things that you know, this isn't really my full-time job, but I am spending an adequate amount of hours doing this streaming thing because I do want to make the best of it, but also at the same time it's also because like when you're gaming you don't really think about time, and I think that's something that happens to me a lot. And so what I've seen like at least in the last week or so is that it's actually taken a toll on my health. Now, as someone who's like constantly I'm basically working a full-time job. I'm doing it from like 10 to 6, and then also at the same time like you know, the journey to and from work takes about an hour, 2 hours. Factor in the time you gotta wake up, factor in the time you gotta sleep. Some people knock off easily, that's great. Some of them really need time to prepare to go to sleep. So all in all, like I think I've been running on 3 to 4 hours sleep or less every day, which hasn't been great. More because I pushed myself beyond my limitations. And I started realizing that because I was starting to get very sluggish at work, and there was a moment where I just went like, fuck it, like, fuck it, I'm just gonna sleep in the middle of work, which is not the best feeling, you know. How do you explain to your bosses like you've messed up at work and you're sleeping at work, right? So part of that has made me realize that I've gotta like cut down the hours of streaming eventually, or change my hours of streaming. For the next coming week, it's still gonna be like the 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. thing. I will try to cut down 1 or 2 days. Although at this point in time, I think the days is not the issue. I think it's the timing that's the issue right now. So I might readjust my schedule into a slightly more ad hoc-ish schedule in terms of like just the timing of some of it. Just so that it, you know, it's not too tiring for me, and at the same time it feels like I can get a lot of things done, because you know, at this point I don't really think I'm getting as much done as I thought I would have been able to. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hey, Steven, what's this? Plenty of open house socializing is so tired. Also, well, yeah, I mean, like, if you're attending a lot of open houses right now, which I'm fairly sure, like, right now, because it's still smack in between, like, the Raya, like, leftover festivities versus the Wesak Day festivities, you know, obviously there's a lot of socializing going on, you know, there's a lot more people that you're hanging out with, and that can be exhausting. That, I agree with you 100%, it can be exhausting, but I don't think that it is super, like, I think you have to pace yourself. Pick the ones that you really want to attend. You don't have to attend every one of them, or if possible, maybe attend the one that almost everyone has gathered together. I don't know, I guess like, as an antisocial person who doesn't really attend open houses, my opinions are very, very different. And I say this because like I came from a family that generally does not do open houses anyway. So like we don't do open houses, we don't attend open houses. And if you don't do them and don't attend them, you're not going to, you know, feel that burnout. Now, it's a very funny story about this one as well. Come to think about it, because like attending, like these were kind of like the things that I was brought up with. I'm not sure how to explain. Like I guess like we were very calculative, or particular about like the events that we were going to attend, right? And I would say that this sentimentality kind of extended out to a lot of things that we do. So, so to give a bit of context, like, you know, with the background that I have, one of the things that, you know, we would always say when we were younger is that, you know, you suffer first and then life will be better later on. And so the idea of suffering also includes like what we think for like celebration. So my family, I think it's very common for most people, like when they think of birthdays. Let's give an example of birthdays, right? When you think of birthdays, you would always think about presents. Oh, hey Zeno, what's up? How are you doing? Good evening to you too. So the conversation right now that we're discussing, it's more about socializing, and because Velcro was saying that, you know, he's had plenty of open houses that he's attended, and he felt like socializing is tiring. And I just mentioned earlier that I agree, but I disagree as well, because it's more about you pacing yourself and what you're doing. And for myself, you know, my family, we don't host open houses, neither do we actually attend any open houses. It's very specific to it's like we don't do it or we don't attend it. And like that's a lot of my upbringing was very catered towards that kind of environment where, for example, presents. Like I think a lot of people, it's quite common that when you think of presents, they expect like, you know, an actual treat, like someone's actually gonna like give you a present on your birthday, you know, an actual physical gift. That's not really the case in my own family. Like my family itself, they're very specific. Birthdays are a day that you go out luxuriously, as in like you spend a chunk of money on food, and like that's how we term it, as like food. Good food equals treats. And like even until today, like you know, when I spend money on food, I think of it like a treat to myself, because like a holiday is a treat. You don't go on holidays often, and good food, like expensive food, is a treat. And I remember like a lot of my friends were not happy with that, because you know, I would be hanging out with them on their birthdays, and I would say, hey, let me treat you to a meal. Now they're not comfortable with that, because they expect an actual physical present. They used to be brought up with that environment, and I think that they associate like a special meaning to getting a present that's thoughtful, that's been thought of for them, and you know, has a specific experience there. And I mean, to a certain extent, I agree. Like, I think if you're given something that's a present that's meaningful from someone who's meaningful, you're gonna keep it for life, right? But that's not who I am as a person, and that's not how I was brought up. And so like, you know, and so I look at it very differently, and I can't help but piss them off, I guess, for not like appreciating that kind of thing, for not understanding it, because it's not in my nature to. So I remember like, you know, like struggling with that, because telling people like, hey, I'm not gonna get you presents because like I don't know what to get for you. Not to say I don't, it's just more like everyone's gonna probably get the same thing anyway. If they know them well enough, they probably get the same thing. Do you want to like find presents? And B, like, I would rather give money where they can buy it themselves and they can decide what they want, instead of me choosing a present that they're likely not like, and then after that it's like, whoops, you can't like get a refund on it. No. And also C, I still think food is a better option. It goes into your tummy, you feel good, that's it. That's all that matters. So yeah, so like, you know, this whole topic is all about like, you know, it's very, very different, like what people do and what I would do. So, you know, I find it interesting, like if someone says, oh, I've got like so many open houses, I'm socializing, I'm like, wow, dude, you're really popular, aren't you? Because that doesn't happen to me usually, but like that, you're really popular. So yeah, so that was, so I, you know, that's really funny, funny story. And yeah, this, you know, it's been a really nice week, aside from like feeling tired and exhausted with work and streaming. Hoping that the next few days is also going to be the same. Unfortunately, as I mentioned yesterday, I made the mistake and like decided that I will take tomorrow off, but I forgot to book out my calendar, and so now I've got like all these customers who are like, oh, but we need you tomorrow. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry you can't. What, welcome? You're not the one who's popular, it's your parents. Yeah, well, if your parents are the one who's popular, then I think it's fair for you to just, you know, GTFO, because it's your parents who need to go. You don't technically need to go. I mean, do you get any ang bao from it? Do you get any like green packet from it? No, right? Because you're still technically working, right? So like, what's the point then? Ay, papa lang natin. It's fine. Your pressure to go? What is this? What, family unity and support? Oh my god. It's not necessary. Honestly, I think it's not necessary to attend Raya. You know the people you're visiting. But do you know them intimately? That's the thing, because who your parents are intimate with and who you are intimate with is different. I mean, I don't know. Just again, my parents are not the type that will attend all these things. They basically just go like, huh, open house, okay lah, no lah, I'm gonna be out of house. Like, they'll use the excuse like they're out of state, out of country, out of what, and then I mean everyone knows like, yeah, never invite this guy for housewarming party, because like he's never gonna host one and he's never gonna attend. And my family's just warped. My family is very quirky in their own weird. But out of state, out of mind. Yeah, that's right. Did you get a good rest though over the weekend? Because like, I know, you know, this week has been a bit crazy. I'm not sure if it has been for you, but like, you know, if it hasn't, you know, let me know. Because, you know, I would always, the one thing I'm always curious is, how are people spending the time to rest and relax? What is your idea of rest and relaxation? Mine has always been gaming or watching my shows, picking up a good book, and then my most favorite of the lot is sleeping. You know, I feel like I'm such a lazy little bum. Well, I mean, I would use the word pig, but like, yeah. Because I'm just sleeping I'm sleeping like at least 8 to 12 hours if I can help it on a Saturday and Sunday. It's like I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, it's morning, oh, it's 7. It's because my natural body alarm wakes me up. And then after that, I'm like, I can sleep. Like, I'll roll a bit and I'll go like, I can sleep. And if I'm not sleeping immediately, I'll just turn on a video with ASMR. Yes, ASMR makes me sleepy. And then it'll knock me off the bed. So it has been really nice to be able to like sleep a lot. But like, yes, I know I'm so jealous. Like, tomorrow is Wesak replacement and yet I am working because I didn't book my calendar. So it's like I'm half on holiday and half not for like 4 or 5 hours. Oh my god, why did I do that to myself? The good news is I can stay up a little bit later tonight. The bad news is, like, tomorrow I still have to do afternoon shift work. It's fine, I need it. I need to book my calendar. No, it's the opposite. I need to book my calendar because like I got a lot of customers that like to book in meetings with me, and the thing is they're international, so they can't tell if there is anything going on or not. And so if I don't had lock in a holiday in the calendar, they can actually freely book that day. And so by the time we had put out like the replacement dates and I had the discussion with my manager, it was a bit late for that. And so I looked at him and like, oh no, they booked it out. It's like, what am I gonna do now? We do have a set work schedule. It's just more like I deal with customers who they're international, and so their timing and my timing is different. That's a funny thing. It's not even customer service. It's customer success, which is very different. Customer service is more on the support end, whereas customer success is like it can be a mix of anything. It can be part sales, part support, part account management. In fact, like the way it was described to me, they were like, hey, because I was going through a bit of a difficulty this week, well, partly also because like I'm half sleepy, a bit tired, a lot of things were happening, and I was, pulled aside to have a chit chat, and I remembered the COO came up to me, to have this chat, and he said, look, I want you to remember that you are that technically your role is like a project manager. The problem is that, the customer is not under you. We are not, and even we are not working under you. And he was like, you need to think of us, your company, your manager, your COO, the CEO. You need to think of us tools to enable you to perform better. You need to project manage all of us. You have to push us to reach our goals, which means creating the tasks, making sure you're keeping the deadlines. And so a lot of that really is about nurturing and assisting and guiding people through the difficulties that they're having and making sure everyone does their job, whether it is to be successful in using our product or successful in making money. That's my role. It's a lot of work, actually, to be honest. It's basically like being a babysitter, a very good babysitter for adults, is what I would say. But in a way that makes them feel like they've achieved something in life. So that's how I look at the role as a whole. Obviously that's not how most people look at it as, but that's kind of the feeling I have. So yeah. But I like the job. I like it because I get to meet different people from around the world, and I think that part and parcel of that is getting to engage with different folks, learning about their life, learning about what they're doing. It's always enriching because you don't realize, but you're bumping into a lot of people who are successful, who are amazing, who know what they want, and when they know what they want, they go far. So yeah, that's the beauty of being in this line of work, is that you meet different walks of people, successful people. So that's really nice. and it's something that I don't think I would change that for the world. I've been in this line of service for a while now, whether it's customer service, it's customer success, support. They are all at the end of the day all about like, do you want to help someone? Are you nurturing enough? Like what and I guess like being there, being that person that can assist them and be their guiding light. I think that's one way I would put it. It's very poetic, but it's one way of how I would put in terms of the work. And I like being in that position, even when I think that I still don't have everything together. Like I like that position a lot. It does feel good. It does feel good. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. Anyway, if you guys haven't seen yet, I do have new redemptions already. I made the announcement on Discord, but I thought I'd let you guys check it out yourself. So it's already there. I already have quite a few different redemptions based on what people were saying. And so yeah. Wow, well crew, you decided to do your redeem on an Ara. I see you redeemed one. Wow. Are you going to save out your points for everything now? Anyway, that's your Ara. I do feel like I've gone down like I feel like every time I have to do Ara, I'm going to do like a lower tone anyway. Nice. Yeah, but like so there's a few redemptions that everyone can make now. Sorry, I had to type something else. But like there's a few redemptions people can make. Depends on how high or how far you want to go, because they are locked down into like things, right? So essentially you've got your hydrates, you've got your singlots, the ulus, the nyans, the lus, the glasses, which is still a thing. And the most expensive ones of the lot are the whispers and the ASMR, because those are the things that, to be honest, I don't really think a lot of people are interested in. But I put them the highest because it's like, if you really want it, that's where it's at. You do get like at least 10 minutes worth. Like at least giving you at least 10 minutes worth, so that you don't feel like you're not getting your money's worth from like an ASMR experience or a whisper of sorts. So yep, that's where it's at. Wow, I see Flair is complaining about like 500 MB left to like stream. Wow, poor thing. 500 MB. Sometimes I do pity him because like his internet. Jeez. Like I thought they would have like better house internet or something, to like help with that. But then again, I don't know how it works for India, so I guess it is what it is. Just gotta like looking at it, it's like oh well. But yeah, so they are the redeems right now. If you guys want, you can hit up. You can start saving up your points for 15,000. But do know that like between the hydrate torches and the actual like future redemption, they are kind of way far apart from like 100 to 15,000 points. So you gotta choose which battles you want. Do you want to torture me now or torture me later? It's up to you. But hey, we got that settled. I remember seeing Toto actually post a guide clip on how to set animated and sound emojis. Now I think that's a little too busy on the screen, personal opinion, so I actually am not too interested to set those up yet. I will maybe set them up in a later future down the line, if that's what people want. But me personally, the sound is really loud. I've got nothing against people who like that, but I do find it a little bit obnoxious. So I'm trying not to, if I can help it, to put it on, just because, you know, it does kind of like catches me off guard a lot. But hey, they're again different people, different interests, different needs and wants, right? So yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Otherwise, this week has been great. I did manage to catch up a bit on Genshin, so at least like we've gotten most things done. I haven't really done much today, so today because I was sleeping in so much, I kind of missed doing any of the redemptions for my crystals, my crystal resin. So I've got to get that settled up at the end of like tea time with Myu Myu. That is the plan right now, is to get that going, and then managed to clear Abyss with thanks to Nigel. So we've got Abyss up to 4, 5, I think. No, 5. Right now we're on 5, where they start making you play 2 teams, and unfortunately, because I've only been focusing on one singular team, so I'm gonna have to start building the second team up, or whoever the second team may be. So we'll see how things goes from there. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to get everything going soonish, but it looks like the goal right now would be to clear out stories and hangouts, so that I can actually eventually hit into Inazuma. So that's gonna be like the goal for next week itself, will be Inazuma the whole way through. And then in terms of things that we've done, played Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was really painful on my thumb. My thumb is still swollen. Like if I put it right next to like my other thumb, right, you can see how swollen it is. And I think I've spent way too much time like pressing on the button in a very specific angle when I'm trying to do things. And so my thumb's gone. It also means that I probably can't play Hollow Knight until like another 2 more weeks down the line, at the very least, because I want to rest my thumb, give it a break. Poor Ayaya. Yes, poor Ayaya though. It is time to get her ascension going. I know she is strong, but like, you know, been a bit slow. Sorry about it. Needed some water to hydrate. And yeah, so I gotta do I gotta get Ayaka up anyway, so that's partly why we're doing that whole thing. Hollow Knight's definitely taking a break, so even though my schedule says that I'm doing Hollow Knight next Friday, to be honest, that next Friday thing is not gonna be Hollow Knight. It's probably gonna be any other game that doesn't like, it's not strenuous on my thumb. Which is like, Genshin is one of the few that I can. I am annoyed about the Serenity pot, because like one of the quests now got the spices quest to do. It's giving me primo gems from crafting, so it doesn't matter, but like I've got that quest, and from the looks of things, what I saw was that it required, like, for some of the quest event, yeah, well, I don't know how you want to say either thing. But like one of it is like you need to invite companions into a certain tier and give them food that's just regular the seasoning, and I'm like, oh no, I can't do this right now because like I have no characters there. It doesn't allow me to put any character there. Oh no, what am I supposed to do? So well, basically I'm just there crafting things and just, I guess, slowly bidding my time until I can actually place champions, companions and stuff there. I'm not sure how long this thing is going to take because, like, dang, it's like, you know, it's been like a month and a half to 2 months now since like this whole maintenance thing has been going on. To me, that's a little too slow. Like, you don't have a broken system be broken for like 2 months. That's too much. If this was like Riot Games, they would have immediately have tried to get it fixed ASAP. Like, they won't leave it to be broken for that long. because, you know, you've got a huge fan base to think about. But anyway, I guess it's to them. They get to decide what they want. I mean, I did see that they've come up with a new game. That game does not look FPS, to be honest. That game just looks like a typical like hack slasher like Genshin, but set in a more modern time. So there's a part of me that's like, oh, I'm interested to play this because it's nothing there written. Then I probably don't like it as well, but I still want to do it as well. So like, you know, I don't know. I mean, like, if Welkin stop coming in for Genshin, I'll go and play the new game just because I want to have and try out that experience, like, to see if I can hack slash my way through life. I prefer games that can hack slash anyway, so it's, you know, because it's fun. But we will see. We will see. So that's where I am at the moment with, I think, most things. Yeah. It's really nice to like sit back, relax, have a quiet day. Today is a very quiet day because it looks like quite a number of people are streaming today as well, which also means that I would love to go and visit their channels. But I like having tea time with Myu Myu at this hour. So yeah. It's very nice to unwind and just, you know, relax a bit. But then today is such a relaxing day that I'm not really doing much. I'm not gaming much. I'm not so like even my rocks is behind. I'm behind by like the whole day's quest. Dailies, KBs, dungeons, the tavern, wrestling that gives you stamina pots. Yeah, it's a very weird concept. Like, you have to wrestle to get stamina pots to then use for gardening or mining or fishing. Very, very weird concept, but you know, I'll accept it as it is. So yeah, they had that, they had a new carnival, they had on Genshin. Well, Genshin just managed to finish some daily, so that's nice. But yeah, a long, long way to go before we get to where we need to get to. If I'm silent at any point in time, I apologize. I most likely might have fallen asleep, and then now this entire chat stream is now just sleeping ASMR moment, because like then God knows if you'll hear my like snoring or whatnot. That's how like today, how tiring today is, and how cozy today has been. I was planning on weapon ascension because I did get Sing 2's weapon yesterday because I was talking to Nigel about it, and then I got like his 4-star weapon. So apparently like the weapon ascension temple should be open today. So that's actually what I was planning to do, is farm that first, and then after that, like once I get into like maybe 3-star, 4-star, 3-star at the very least, like level 70, then after that it was going to be a lot of character ascension, because at this point if I need to have 2 teams, I need to start like building 2 teams up, and that means leveling them up to at least 80 or 90, just so that I can start like doing wolves, because like Nigel saw me trying to do wolves yesterday, and he was like, wait, hang on, what's the level of wolf? Wait, he's like level 70 something and your character's all 60. Yeah, you're not going to be able to handle him right now, because it's a 1 swipe, 1/3, 1/2 health gone. So it's going to be a lot of leveling up, so yeah. So later today, after like this ends, I'm gonna do like farming for weapon ascension. You wanna come? And technically I would love for people to come. Just cause like I'm so bad at it, soloing. So yeah, depends on your artifact, but your artifacts are also no good. Yeah, that's true, right? I gotta like, I need to get the level to AR 45, and then I can farm artifacts, so that it'll be like artifact, weapon, and character extension 3 in 1. I did! I think I did. I did ask you yesterday about it. I can't remember now. See, this is what happens, because yesterday was like the day I was like also prepared to. And I think in my head I was like in so much hollow pain that like, you know, with my thumb, that I stopped functioning. I kid you not, yesterday as I was playing Abyss as well, I was like, oh my god, I'm pressing with my thumb against my spacebar, and I'm like, no, I can't. But like, I can't move my fingers in any other optimal way. Oh no, it hurts. That was me playing as I'm playing. I'm like, my thumb. And then all I was focusing on was like half chance, half pain. Yeah, okay. Well, it is going to happen. It will happen. It will happen, provided I don't fall asleep in the middle of this stream. Be like, no. It is so cozy. Like, I like, because the chair that I'm sitting is not a gaming chair. It's basically a rocking chair. It's an IKEA chair, which is like one of the cheaper like IKEA chairs. And then because it sinks in because of my unfortunate heaviness, it's too low, and so I can't actually use it on my computer table that easily. And I didn't want to buy like a computer chair and then buy another stand for my monitor so that it's all eye level, right? So I was like, no, I'm still gonna make use of my current chair. And then thinking about like how can I elevate myself so it still looks like I'm almost you know, that the monitor is like eye level with me, so I don't strain my eyes. The end result was me taking my old Muji foldable chair. Yeah, I bought one that's really expensive, but hey, it's Muji, it lasts, I love it. I've had it for like 5-6 years now, it's doing great. And then I decided to like literally, because it's slightly smaller than the IKEA chair, just plop it onto the IKEA chair. It gives it a bit more of an elevation and hard cushion, and then just sit on it. And then I have these basically they're like stools, but they're also designed to store like clothes or anything that you want in there. And I have these 2 stools that are like underneath the table, so that it elevates my feet, and at least it feels like it's straight. It's not like, I mean, I should have my feet on the ground, but like I don't like it, so like I like it like to rest on top, so it's straight and it feels elevated, so I don't feel short. And then yeah, and so sitting on this, which I could recline and lie down on, if depending on how I angle myself against the wall, it's actually very comfy to sleep on. So yeah, just because I can rock myself back and forth, that rocking motion is like ASMR. It's like butter. It feels so good. Hollow Knight based injury. Yep. Can you imagine? Hollow Knight did me in on my thumb. I wonder what other injuries will I sustain the more I play Hollow Knight. I just cannot imagine anymore. Oh, this game is not built for like people like myself. I was talking to my brother as well, because like we went out for lunch, for dinner actually. Sorry, lunch. What lunch? I slept it. We went out for dinner earlier, had some hot pot, and we were talking about it. He was like, "Why are you playing that? That's like Dark Souls level platformer." See, didn't I mention it's a platformer? More to the point, you basically are torturing yourself on a Dark Souls like platformer. Why? I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea why. I'm just playing it because while sucking as a platform. He's like, yeah, but you realize, right? There's a lot of things that you'll need to do, and you need to be careful when you're like doing these jumping on the platforms. Like, oh, that's true. I hate jumping on platforms. If those platforms punish me, I'm so screwed. Like, no falling platforms, please, because like I will die if it falls and I'm expected to double jump. That's not gonna happen. Because I've got slow mechanics. Oh. It's like, I have to play maps that the mechanics are designed for me to learn and master, even though they're like easy and not easy at the same time. Yeah. Like in route memory, right? Like, yeah. But things that require like movement, agility, yeah, nah, not there. I'll get there when I get there. It's like, you know, asking me to play Valorant and then I'm wondering why I got a headshot. Yeah, just cause like, I'll get there when I get there. There's no such thing as like geek good. For like the games that are definitely not designed for you to like mastery get good. Yeah. It's so nice though. Tonight's a very, very cozy night. I really do enjoy it. I wonder, do you guys get like a lot of points, or like how slow are points generating for you guys on average? For like the channel redemption. There's always been wondering whether like, is it sustainable in the long run, channel redemption? You can't tell? Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. I wonder whether fast is because of a lot of interaction like with other people. Like, I guess like if there's more people in the channel, therefore like the regeneration's a lot faster to allow you guys to like be able to spam. I mean, it could be either that or slow, and the slow also depends on like what comes slow. Because I think like last time I remember seeing that if it's slow, like you get bonus points, and bonus points depends on like how long you're inside the channel, I think. Then it gives you like an excess amount of points that you can redeem, which the loot box is actually a lot more worthy in terms of redemption for like points than it is for, say, like the basic recovery, I think. Or it might be that they just cap like the recovery, the point redemption speed based on like, you know, how many points you have versus how long on average you're likely to stay. Maybe that's that. It doesn't get affected by sub-gifting, but not sure what else affects it. Oh, sub-gifting, I see. Maybe VIPs. Maybe VIPs get better points as well. Then again, there's no VIP in my channel. We can't tell that. We'll have to wait for all the other VIPs to let us know how that feeling goes. think like VIP or either like I don't know something that dictates VIP. I'm not that well versed with it. Because I think that you can either like spend excess amount of money and then be granted VIP status or something else. Hey Venomous, what's up? How are you doing? You just had your coffee and hope you're enjoying your tea. Yes, I am. I'm enjoying tea via chit chats. Tea is time for gossip, and gossip means having conversations. Either good conversations, bad conversations, or funny ones. Please come join in and join us. Currently we're discussing about like the VIP tier thing on Twitch. Like honestly, based on my understanding, that it can be two ways. I can either grant access to VIPs by and I think like Xeno does it by setting a ridiculous number of points. So like if you are a super dedicated fan, then you get a VIP status, I guess. But yeah. Otherwise, I think it's really more about like how much money you're spending. I mean, I guess it's more like, do people feel bothered by not having the VIP status? Does it matter if you have VIP status? It is. We were, well, before this topic, we were talking about the obligation of attending housewarming parties if your parents are that social. Or like, what is etiquettes that you practice for birthdays? Because like my family, it's all about having a good meal, whereas for a lot of other people, gifting is so important to them that they are baffled if you try to take them out for dinner, because apparently dinner, it does not count as like something that will last with them for a lifetime. So you know, we're circling through those topics, but if you have anything to share about any of these topics, feel free to share. You know, it would be interesting to see what other people's opinions are on these topics. This is always enjoyable to see what others have to say. Me, myself, like, my own personal experience is a bit different from other people, so yeah. Also, new redemption points on the channel! So if you guys check it out, we've got new redemption points. It does reward people who are interested in these, but it will take a while before they get to those. So people have to take a little while figuring out what is important for them. Whichever is important for you, then you've got to learn how to manage your points. Eventually, I need to make sure like all my games are up to date. Today has been so relaxing that I don't think I'm gonna get everything up to date. I'll probably hit the point where I'm like, oh, just gotta like sleep through all of them. Jane, I love you too. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. I'm a bit hands-offy at the moment, so I haven't done any shoutouts for anyone only because like I've been hands-off. I need to do the shoutouts soon. But yes. Oh, thank you so much, Jane. How have you been? It has been so long since we actually had a proper conversation. So like, how have you been? How's life? How's everything going? What's our new changes that are happening? What are things that you haven't that have been interesting for you in the last couple of weeks? Do let us know. We're all interested here. I'm good. I've been sleeping a lot this whole day. It's been raining, so it's been really nice. And I'm in a very, very comfortable, like, rocking chair again. So it's also very, very nice. You have a new crush? What's this? Gossip. Tea time. What? Who's your new crush? Tell us. Is it someone we know? Is it? Maybe? Ooh, maybe, huh? VIP matters of generally only those that like to have their ego stroke or even materialistic people. Some others will just want it because they've never had it before. But yeah, Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like most people just don't care. So yeah. So that's definitely a thing. It's also why like I couldn't figure out like what would be the best way to do it, because to be honest, there's really not a lot that I would probably I really just don't know why I should be promoting VIP, because I don't think that like most of the people who are on my channel, they're definitely people who are very low key. I'm low key, so most people are low key. You are one of the first few viewers, Jane. This is why I'm very, very happy and very excited to have you whenever you're around. I'm always very thankful to have people. No, I'm not famous, my dear. I'm not as famous as you are. Don't say that. You're the famous one. It's true. It's all you. I got a lot of bots in chat. Gotta ban them. Yeah, I mean, like, I have a lot of, like, whenever there's bots coming in chat, the first thing I, like, if they start, like messaging or saying anything, I just ban them ban them outright. But, like, I can't catch them when they first join. I usually just catch them only when they start messaging. Because it's a lot easier for me to be able to spot out which are genuine and which are not. Hey, Golf! What's up? What's up? How you doing? Wow, Golf is, like, coming in here. Hey, Golf. Now that is surprising. My alert box like went out all the way to the back. Upwards. Welcome. Hey. Alright, let me like move closer. I gotta give shoutouts to everyone, and let's start off with Golf. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god. Were you drinking while like while doing stuff? Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, that's a nice clip, yo. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Deadpool Witch. Welcome. Let me give you a shout out as well. What do you mean by oh my god? Isn't that awesome? I love those kind of like I really love these kind of clips. No, I don't know. That's for Golf to answer you. I can't tell if it is a. Oh. Need to know the plugin? Bro, I put that in the resources. You can check it out in the resources actually. That plugin's actually in the resource. You're a look now. Okay, lurky. But yes, if you wanna find that, if you're on my Discord, they're always in the resources. I always make sure to keep all of the things that I'm interested in, and also things that maybe other people might be interested in there. It's a little bit comprehensive, so it's a lot easier for people to search up for things that they might be looking for. Just scroll through them. It's all there. Yeah. Oh, Jane's head off. All right, baby. I do need to give like shout outs. So now this is the time for shout outs for like whoever's around. Let's do Jane as well, and then we'll do Velcro. Cause everybody needs some love. You gotta give everybody this shout out. Zeno was here earlier, and so he does deserve a shout out. What is he pulling? Is that gold? It's gold! It's gold, and I can't see what he was pulling. Dang it! Dang it! Zeno! I wanna know what goal was that? So we're like, oh my god. Just like to see the pulls. Yeah, but my clips are really short though. You can actually adjust the timing for the clips. So yeah, I could watch the VOD. Well, I can't tell which VOD that one was for. So that's one of the main points for it. Otherwise, I'm watching that. Like I said, I'm going to see what's going on there. Let's see there. Links to the clips it plays. Yeah, I mean, it picks out random clips, so that's probably why. It'd be nice if it actually does that. But sadly it does not, so if it doesn't, it's okay. I mean, it's not a huge deal. But it does keep you on the toes, because like some of these clips really do whet your appetite, and so you want to like just check out and see what's going on. So those really are enjoyable. They really are enjoyable. But yes, everyone has got shoutouts. Ta-da! So at least doesn't feel like I have not done that, because my moderators are not around. I think all my moderators are busy right now. So yeah. My moderators. What do I do with them? Huh? What do I do with my moderators? Everyone's like so busy going out and things, so it's nice. In your pod, but I thought you need to invite people to your pod to do it. Can I actually go there? I don't mind visiting. I'm not sure if like it will give me anything, but I don't mind visiting. Because like, I guess that my concern is that what if it doesn't let me go through? If it doesn't let me go through, then it's kind of like pointless anyway. And I feel like it's wasted. I'm wasting my food. My voice is super low. Is it super low? Does it sound super low? It's like I thought I'm like right close to the mic. No, I'm not far away from the mic. The mic's actually right next to me. It's really actually right next to me. It's like, I think only when I laugh it's like loud, but like otherwise it's like, oh, so low, so very, very, very low. And I'm like right next to my mic, right? Just then what? You mean like loud, like now? I mean, just then and now is two different things. It's not low now. Okay. But like this isn't super low. It's awfully low. Sometimes it gets super low. Yeah, I think it gets super low sometimes because like I'm naturally sounding really low. And I notice I think sometimes the mic doesn't pick up when I go into like low ranges. Which is something I gotta get fixed eventually. It just sounds distant sometimes. Really. But is it only for like today or is it like generally whenever I'm playing games with like or whenever I'm on stream it goes up and down? Hey Ada, welcome! How you doing? How's your day been? Oh, just today. Could be a mix of both the internet, both me reclining on my beautiful chair. No, I was reclining on the chair a little bit. It's always been low in general. Has it always been low? I always thought it's really high because like every time like I'm listening to my own every time I listen to my own recording, it sounds like it's really high pitch. So I can't actually listen to my own recording without like feeling that I'm actually shouting in the mic. You're feeling sleepy because of the Weezy again. I think it's the whole ASMR atmosphere here because you get to hear like a bit of the sounds of the air conditioning. I mean, I'm not sure how loud my mic is able to pick it up, but like the sound of aircon, it's a bit of ruffling of like blankets because I have blankets on me. And I'm like tapping them occasionally or ruffling them, the ruffle sound like this. Like and I drink as well, so like that's ASMR for you. That's like ASMR every day for most people. Okay. Wow, are you like how long were you talking with your girlfriend for? How long were you spending time talking to them? 6 hours, sweet lord. Yeah, if you're not tired right now, like you will be. Used to be young and in love. Like I remember those were the days where I used to do that with my first boyfriend. And then after 2 months we got over that idea of like, yeah, I know, right? The honeymoon phase is like you do everything and anything, and then it's only after the honeymoon phase ends you're like, oh, wasted so much time during this, didn't need to. No, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. A lot of people will go through what we call the honeymoon phase, which is when you first get into a relationship. And during that time, it's like your mind is wiped out. Okay? Like your rational mind is wiped out and replaced by dummy lovesick you. And dummy lovesick you is still trying to understand the ropes of love. And dummy lovesick you are going to do a lot of things like these kind of long chats, or if you're bold enough, it goes all the way to like bringing your laptop or your phone everywhere you go, eat, sleep, shit. I mean, you're basically gonna be 24/7 trying to talk to your partner because you know distance. This is so much pressure right now, and like. The other thing is like you don't see anything that is a flaw about them because to be honest, you're not focusing on their day-to-day repetitive events. Like a part of you, it's like, oh, this is great, oh, I love it, and then it's like after 2 months later, honeymoon phase is over. It's like, oh wait, I don't like how she chews her food. That's irritating. Like there'll be a part of you that will start discovering the things that irritate you. You have to overcome it. Those are funny things that you have to overcome somehow. Like an old wise woman. As an alien who's been around through time, space, distance, and galaxies, if I'm not talking like an old woman, wise woman, what would I be? I'm technically young, but I'm still old. But no, seriously, like in your first relationship, you go through that a lot. Like you go through that moment where you think you know it all. Now, I think yesterday we had this discussion as well. We pray that you won't be the type that feels that this is the one. This is only your first relationship. If you are lucky, this is the relationship that will last till marriage, till after marriage. And even then, that is a very, very rare relationship to happen. I've had so many friends and only 2 have that kind of relationship. Everybody else, they change boyfriend, girlfriend. It's like changing sleeves. And I say this because like they just meet the wrong person. Like you don't always meet the right person at the start. You just meet someone who's wrong for you. Or you might be meeting someone who unfortunately at this point of time just either you don't suit it or you don't suit them or they don't suit you. Sleeves, not sleeps. Oh my god, should I sleep? Should I sleep right now? Is that the plan? Sleep! Your first relationship is never gonna be pretty. Your first relationship is gonna be full of ups and downs and challenges because both of you are trying to figure out how to make it work. You're both going to be going in blind, and every advice that you can get from your friends, from your parents, you're going to start to realize that some of them will apply in your situation, some don't. If you're a very emotional person, you're going to dismiss all the advices. That's something I've seen before. And you're going to charge and forge ahead. I've seen people make very, very disastrous decisions when they do that. And I don't blame them for doing it because they were in a situation where emotionally they were too strung up and tied in. So if you go through that, like, know this, I completely understand if you're going through it. And I just wanted you to know that you've got someone who's got your back. You know, we're here for you. We know how difficult it is to get in a relationship of any sort, but we understand the pains that goes through that. So, do you want someone to listen and not comment? Or rather, even if we comment, please make sure that like 1 year in, 1 year out, most of the time. We're always here for you, like all of us. Also, what? Remember my weapon ascension mats? I know, I gotta do my weapon ascension mats. Thankfully, like I didn't expect to do like a long run for a tea time with Myu Myu. At most, like I was going to end this at midnight because today is a quiet day, so I might as well end it early on, and then after that I can just do Genshin. And also because like for YouTube though, it's a bit hard because I have to spice the videos, so I like to like stop stream then restart stream specifically just for Genshin. Just because I want to split like my streams for like tea time and Myu Myu and Genshin right now. I don't want them to be mixed up. It's like normal days I'm okay with mixing up my streams, but not when I'm like got tea time with Myu Myu. I like to like keep a record of like all the chat sessions. It's quite musings about life. I like those separately. Oh, I actually had like I was singing Rubia the other day. I don't know if you were around, but like I was singing Rubia the other day. So hard to sing. So hard to sing. Also, man, what is with this like trend? I'm seeing like yeah, it's a song. It's a song. It's the Honkai Impact song. So what's with all these people and like putting out? Okay, I don't get it, but it's me. It's me. I just don't get the idea of putting like your VTuber character and then putting your boobies. Do not understand. People are weird. People are too weird. For money, of course? Yeah, well, okay. I guess they can keep doing things for money, then. I guess, like, I don't have that. Ooh, do that. Whether I'm willing to do it or not, it's proven to work. I'm sorry, I don't think I have the boobs for it. I will quote other people, I'm flat. My avatar and me are flat F. I mean, the best way I can do it is I'll take a photo of my avatar and then I take a photo of paper, and that's a description of boobies. It's not exactly required. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not exactly required, but then people are just like, yeah, I don't know, man. Again, I think like it's for different people. It depends on what your needs and wants are, right? So like if your needs and wants are that, it probably wouldn't match with what I want and need. Lol. That's what Asakura says as well. Plan is justice. But then she got an upgrade on downgrade the last time. I did Hollow Knight yesterday. I killed my thumb. I'm not doing Hollow Knight for like another 2 weeks now because I killed my thumb. Like Velcro can fill you in, but essentially I died like what? Wait, we still have the death counter, don't we? Velcro, you might as well just bring up the death counter of like how many deaths I had in like the first map, and even then like how many deaths were attributed. Yeah, 27 deaths recorded, and majority of it was me dying to spikes because I can't jump and like smack down. Yeah. And even when I smack down, I'm like, it bounces me back up again, right? And I'm not exactly jumping to like the next platform. So, you know. I give up. So yes, my thumb is dead. It's like, it's so swollen. I can't even type. I was trying to type this morning, but I don't think I can type. What? Spikes are counted. I would have died at least once to the spikes. Or close enough to the spikes. Or rather, I died right near the spikes. Then I come back up to collect my my soul so that attack spikes again. Remember? Like I died to the box right near the spikes because I was trying to collect health. And as everyone will casually remind me, it's only the first map. I'm so tired. That first map is a killer. So maybe once? I don't know if that counts as once. Maybe, you know, that's actually what I should be doing. I should read Lona and Juliet one day on stream. I probably would just pull off Asakura. Wait, hang on. Is that the chapter that was like translating halfway? Not translating. Yeah. I'm not going to survive at all. If it requires me to continuously do that, that's never gonna happen, man. You just see me running in GTFO out there. I'm like, that's the one I'm gonna skip for life. And then like, if I'm forced to go there, I'm like, I'm gonna like get someone to hijack my account to just pogo me across, and then I'll just do the rest. Like, I'm this close to like asking for that, man. I'll like probably just do like a, here, let me like share screen / like remote con my screen right now just for pogo. You can't touch anything else. If you touch anything else, I'll like terminate the live. They're like so bad, man. So terrible. Is this the one? Oh, this chapter. I love the Moshi Kano chapter. The latency is gonna be so terrible. Yeah, it is. もしも朝倉さんが魔世界転生したら wonder if anyone can even do it. I don't know. Maybe if they're like locally close to me. I can read this one out because it's just funny. Because my brother doesn't help for free. More to the point, he's like, why should I play your account? If I come, I'll just create my own account and my own save slot and I'll pogo myself over. I'm like, fuck. My brother hates platforms as much as I do anyway. So he's like, why? Why should we be playing something in Dark Souls but platform? I'm actually gonna read from like the chapter that I translated last time. Like the 100. I think you'll enjoy me reading this just for the funs. So yeah, so it's omake. Moshimo Asakuraさんが魔世界転生したら目が目覚めしましたね。で、あなたは会員長？いいえ、私は会員長なんとではなく神様です。いや、会員長だね。Technically かっこいいそう but anyway 神様ですでも学院長神様ですあはいじゃあなんで神様がいるのかしらそもそもこの真っ白な雰囲気はどこ空気はどこあ説明しましょうここは天国ですあなたは天界の天使がおがかり七輪 enjoyment. Yeah, that's true. It's quite enjoyable. But I'm assuming that that's just more like a guilty pleasure enjoyment, isn't it? Goes otherwise, I'm like, Nani? Anyway, wait, hang on, let me repeat this line. 説明しましょう。ここは天国です。あなたは天界の天使がうっかり地上に落っことしたバナナの皮を踏んで滑って拍子に頭を真っ平らな壁にぶつけて死んでしまったのです。何よその変なTelling this is so difficult because I'm like laughing non-stop. Wait, hang on. What's the best way for Asakura-san? Hang on. Man. Okay, I'm gonna say why seiyus have it tough. 何よその変な芯の方で。でか。天使が落としたバナナの皮って私は天使の勝利で死んだってことなの？はい。どう考えてもあなたと死んだ地上は私たちのミスです。せめて謝れにとして元の世界は無理ですが、あなたは別の世界に転生させてたいと思います。転生？まさかその世界には魔法とかあったり？はい、あります。じゃあエルフとゴブリンもいたり？はい、あります。それに安野くんがも行ったりしています。当然です。嘘でしょ？やだー。最初に死んだってと言われた時はどうなるかと思ったけど、まさか転生？は？ってことはもちろんちなみになんだけど転生するってことは何かチップ的なものはもらえるのかしら？もちろんです。私たちの力のつやMan, I can't do this but like I'm likeもちろんです。私たちの力の及ぶ範囲であなたの望み通りのものを転としてつけてあげましょう。聞いたー。やっぱりお約束通りちっと能力がもらえる目標だ。しかも何でも好きなものですって。一体何をお願いしようかしら。やっぱり欲しいものって言ったらあれよね。さあ、あなたの望むものを言いなさい。どんな願いでも一つだけ叶えてあげましょう。Go, welcome back. I'm doing a reading from like a light novel. I'm trying to learn how to like channel different personalities. 私の欲しいものはそれはももよりも大きくな胸にしてください。その願いは私の力を使えています。不完成です。は？さらば神様はいなくなった。はぁ？すかる。Man, it's like if you don't know this, you won't understand it at all. But like, it's hilarious. I love it. I love it so much. It's just like my spoken Japanese is just so bad, though. Can't help it. Golf, I tagged you on Discord with the shout out that I'm using. So I've tagged you on a thread there. So if you go to my Discord, I've actually sent the thread. Underneath it does have the on the specific application I'm using. Found it? Brilliant. Yeah, so I just want to make sure that you actually get access to it. Because, like, I saw it actually on someone else's, platform as well. And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta learn how to do that as well, so yes. So at least, like, I gotta learn how to set it up. Like, by default, all the things that you need is already by default there. So yeah. Once you like set it up and then add it in, you can play around. You can do like some testings just to see how that looks like. And yeah, should be fine. Man, I want to sing some songs. Kind of like I'm in the singing mood right now. It's also because like, I've got a lot of songs stuck in my head. You have to receive a rate, but it's 100% a good idea. I think the problem with rates is the timing as well, because like I do rates, like I'm at night here at night, right? And so like even with rates, like I'm receiving rates occasionally if it's the timing fits or if people are interested in playing those games. And then if not, then I would be looking for someone within a mutual tag that I'll do the rate. So I don't know. I think it's like rating is a bit difficult because I know like if I could, I would love an opportunity to rate your channel as well, which I know I can't. And I've got like some other friends that are in the America, Europe time zone. Yeah, exactly. It's like a timing issue, and so like I can't rate most people that I would like to rate because like I'm streaming at a time that's not optimal for them to be online, and it's not optimal for me to be online on that timing as well. So the most I do is just like go into the channels and I just start like, you know, cheering for them because I'm like, oh my god, like at least if I can be there to send a few messages and be there for them, like that's nice. Otherwise it's so much harder. But hey, I mean, you're doing really good. I saw your numbers as well, they're growing. And you have a very specific type of content that you're putting out there. So like, yeah. It won't be long before you have rates. Or otherwise, it's time to start rating a bunch of strangers at any given time. Like just... You have no idea what your content even is. Really not FPS galore. Variety. Well, you could be a variety guy at FPS, see? See? That's fine. I mean, like, mine's more safe, so I think, like, it's like gaming and being derpy, and then having these casual sit-downs and chit-chats and chill sessions. I like chill sessions anyway. It's great because you don't have to feel like you have to over push yourself to do things, to go out of like your way or do anything, you know, can just chill and be whoever they want and talk about life. This channel is definitely anything non-FPS. This channel is a super non-FPS, super chill, relax, no care, no fucks given. But I can't play FPS. Like, even if I attempt to, it'll be this as bad as platforming. Then it'll be like instant death within the first round of entering an FPS match. It's like hit shot. Before I can even pull the trigger, I'm dead. Because why? I can't iframe. Even before horror stream. Oh my god, don't remind me. I had Phasmo. Phasmo was a horror stream. That was not a great feeling. I don't think I can maybe put through another horror stream again. It'll be like everyone's gonna see me like wailing or crying as I do horror streams. It's bad, it's terrible because I'm such a chicken. Like if I can help it, I just auto run away from horror streams. You'll see that label like horror stream chicken. Exit stage whatever. I broke my mind and it was really bad. Wow. Yeah, I broke so badly with the ooze and I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do now? Wow. Okay, I didn't realize this, but apparently on YouTube I was also having like some conversations. Hey, I'm Carlos, how are you doing? What's up? It's like, I probably like should put like a memo there to remind people that I'm actually streaming on Twitch. Because apparently I do get some messages on YouTube as well. It's like, guys, I'm like here or not here as well. And my stream, and so are my stream. Oh, well, thank you so much. Well, welcome to the channel. Let me give you a shout out as well. So this is a very, very casual chat with lots of echo. I'm so sorry. I do have all these echoes going on. So like, I'm very low key. I am Malaysian. Thank you. Are you Malaysian as well? Oh, so are you Malaysian as well? Whereabouts in Malaysia are you based in? Sarawak. Nice. Welcome Sarawakian. No, I'm based in KL, Kuala Lumpur. Well, nice to meet you. I think majority of my viewers are also from Malaysia. We're scattered around Malaysia itself. Got a couple from Australia, from the UK. So just a few people here and there, but it's generally a Malaysian channel. We most of the time is streaming Genshin. No, don't worry. I completely accept the fact that it's a traffic jam state. I mean, like, nowadays, whatever time you're out on the roads, it's just massive jam everywhere. So like, no, it's fine. My YouTube chat is still not appearing on stream. Yeah, I noticed that my YouTube chat is still not appearing on stream for some reason. For some bizarre reason, it's just permanently taking out like all of. Yeah, it seems to be really, really weird where Streamlabs seems to either favor one chat over the other. If if my main channel is YouTube though, it takes both chats. But if my main channel is Twitch, it seems to prioritize Twitch over YouTube. So that's really annoying. And like Sang07 had like a lot of comments and I was really interested in wanting to like say something to him, although like it was everywhere. So yeah. Thank you so much for the follow. Hey, I'm Colors. Okay, so you're doing good. Tired, lost your voice, very hot day. I see. So maybe you can tell me a little bit more about your day to day. What made it so difficult that you lost your voice? Like, is it because of your line of work? Is it more because like there were things going on that was happening? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I shall consume some water. And as you're new to my channel, Carlos, there's a slight ASMR feed that will happen here only because like my mic is super sensitive, so it does pick up when like I'm actually swallowing water as well. It's okay, I don't mind. I mean, it makes people happy and they enjoy hearing like sounds, it's fine. Vocal recordings with my band, 10 AM. Wow, you're in a band. It's definitely not sensitive enough. It depends though. I mean, we need more water sounds. No. I got spooked when I could hear me drinking. What? But teach me your filters, Golf. Like, I'd love to know what are the filters that you set in place, because like I like to be able to play and add that to mine, and then after that I can adjust for like ones which is purely ASMR, because I'm fairly sure I have people who would like to hear like ASMR sounds turn up to max. Wow, Carlos, you're in a band. That's neat. Like, are you like this vocal recon? Does that mean that you're going to be releasing an album soon? What's the plan right now with this? Are you mostly like? Do you do a lot of indie performances around Sarawak? Like, yes. DM specs to me, please. You don't know what to do, so you're focusing on music right now. Oh, that's great. That's great. Got a couple of friends who are in the indie music world, so they come from different walks of the world, and they're always constantly performing. So if you ever have the opportunity, bistros, bar, yeah, definitely. But like if you ever have the opportunity, come down. There's quite a lot of like entertainment spaces around KL itself, more for indie bands. So you can go there, like Merdekaya. I don't know if you've heard of Merdekaya. It's one of the more popular like indie band hangout places where, you know, indie bands and like musicians will come together and they will actually perform there. So that's like, if that's something that you're interested in, you could definitely check it out. They are very pro indie Malaysian artists, and it's a place to be. So that is around KL. When you come down again, have a look. It's a very chill, relaxing place. Otherwise, like, yeah, if you want to focus on music, I think that's, like, you know, we're living in a day and age where like even this whole VTubing thing is picking off. You know, people are constantly in need of music. You know, whether it's alerts, it's BGM sounds. Music is a very difficult industry to pursue, and I think that it's as difficult as being an artist, more because a lot of people don't understand how it works, being in such a passion industry, right? So, you know, if you feel you're meeting with resistance, don't give up. I know a lot of people who kind of do two jobs. They you know, they have like a day job, and then they also have like this which they do focus on. And then, you know, once you make it or break it in one of them, then you make your decision from that. But like, yeah, it is. It's definitely filled with a lot of great venues and festivals. So like, I do think it's a very thriving community here. They're very, very supportive of each other from what I've seen. And no, because one of my friends is an indie musician, so I've been around. I've actually had a look. I've been brought to some of these places. It's not my jam, but it's also because like I'm not musically inclined. So a lot of things when it comes to music, usually he has to like guide me and teach me. Like he had to explain to me the differences between like what's that music composer that's really big right now. He's in most movies. What's his name again? Does anyone remember him? Like he's like, he seems to be featured in every other movie out there, And I remember like they were comparing him versus comparing this composer that's that did the Mandalorian soundtrack, and I remember how they were saying it's about like creativity, like that now Hollywood seems to have like a certain style of music, which means they're no longer creative, and he was explaining the differences between that. But then we also touch upon this composer he was talking about, because this composer, he also did the music for Dunkirk, and my friend didn't like Dunkirk in terms of the music, even Tenet, because he was like, look, it could have been better, but his creativity, it didn't feel like he had a voice in there because it's stifled. And so then he starts explaining the differences as well, and I was intrigued by it. I was generally intrigued by it. Like, I didn't quite understand most of it, but I could tell how passionate he was about it, if he was able to even understand the intricacies between the different composer styles and what makes and breaks a composer when they're creating a masterpiece. You started the band when you were 14, joined a band competition. We only won 2 times. You guys are so cute. 2 times is like 2 times is it's something. It's something. It's not bad. It's not that terribly bad. 2 times means that they're looking for something, and I guess like whatever the winning song was during those 2 times, that is probably an indicator of what is going to lead people to listen to you guys. That could be your winning formula for all you know. Oh, song is still around. 50 signups for what? A gift? Grandchildren? No, what? I don't even understand that song. I'm like confused. What 50 registrations? What's this? You're a pop punk band. I see. Interesting. I guess like, okay, so forgive me, but like, because music genres I'm not that too familiar with. I know pop, I know rock, I know punk as in punk completely, but like, if you do classify a band or a musician whose music style is very similar to yours, what would it be? Not a conclusive image yet, so that's definitely something like I'm trying to like piece together, because that gives me a better idea of like the music that you're playing, because I think of pop and punk like very separate, distinct bands. Yeah, it's definitely something you have to think about, because when you want to if you're labeling yourself, you're gonna find something that's quite similar to your style of music, and that way you'll be able to better express who you are as a person. Like for example, my friend is very influenced by Muse, like Muse before they became mainstream. So his style of music is very Muse-like. Like I can tell from like just the way he has a lot of instrumentals that are repetitive, and they stop at a certain point at a 6-minute mark. That's very old Muse. So that's like his inspiration, is those kind of like environment. Not a lot of lyrics in his music though. Bling is mostly more punk than pop punk. That's correct. Bling 182 has always been punk, which is why like I don't really associate them as pop punk. I mean, they had like 1 or 2 songs that maybe can kind of counted a popish, but it's not the same. I don't think it's the same at the very least. Haven't heard the newer song, so yeah. A punk like, oh, Mayday Parade and Paramore. Alright, alright. At least I know two bands out of that. Yeah, Mayday Parade, Paramount, gotcha. Those are they have really good songs. Like, one or two of them are really catchy. So I think like you're off on a good start. I mean, if your songs are very tailored and similar to them, then, you know, you'll definitely find people that will listen into it. I think one thing you should do is definitely also release your records online. Put them up on places like TikTok or what's the other? There's an application that everyone SoundCloud. Put it on SoundCloud. You know, have it being shared around. That's how you're able to get more people listening into your music. Maybe go see if you are able to get a couple of gigs at like really big shopping malls. Like they help a little bit. Yeah, digital album or EP, yeah, definitely. And then after that, if you need to, see if you could like participate in like any indie festivals. They help to promote you. Now I know a lot of people who don't like performing at like events because they notice they get shortchanged in terms of cash, and I think it's true to a certain extent. Like, you're either doing it because you are getting some sort of experience out of it, or you're doing it for the money. It'd be nice if event organizers would pay more though. That's your strategy. SoundCloud submit, if people like, focus on remaking into an album. Nice! Well done you, well done you. Then you're off on a great start then. Well done. I look forward to seeing all the songs out there soon. You know, and you know, you should also post some snippets on Twitter. Twitter, you know, people are big on Twitter anyway, so like, you know, hashtag it, do a little short teaser. I think people will enjoy it. Yeah. And also, don't forget, YouTube allows you to YouTube. And what's the other? Sorry, there's another app that I don't use. Spotify. Spotify also allows you to upload indie songs. Okay, what's the problem? What's this elusive problem that is affecting your ability to push forward in all this? It's like the silence here. You're shy and nervous person in real life. You're scared to talk to people. But on stage, you're confident. There's nothing wrong with that. Why is that a problem? There's a lot of artists out there that are equally the same. The fact that you're able to project yourself when you're singing, I think that's more important. That's fine. But some people are loud. I mean, like, I'm the opposite. I'm loud in person. I'm quiet on social media. I'm like super quiet, as in I don't know what to say. A lot of things that I post is not even clickbait, and it's not like I make use of hashtags or anything. So like, I'm a perfect example. People don't really know how to game the system to be, I guess, like, better at it. But you have what it takes, and I don't think that the fact that you're scared or a quiet little boy who's shy and nervous, I don't think that that has an impact on you singing, unless you're saying that when you're singing you get those jitters, and if enough people stare at you, you're gonna freak out. Like, no. That's a separate thing altogether. But like, you feel confident, that's good. You got this. You have what it takes. The other things, eventually, you know, you either overcome them, or eventually those are things that will no longer matter. Focus on your talents. They'll see you for who you are. And you're fine. You're definitely fine. Don't worry about it. I say this as an older person. Well, the attention he'll get as an artist, well, let's honestly put it this way. I mean, yes, if you have stalkers stalking you in real life, probably that's a problem there. But like, I think that if you're someone who's very reserved, but someone who's vocal on, you know, on the stage as an example, what people will see is a contrast in personality. It's a gap moe thing. Okay, it's a gap moe thing, and I don't know, maybe it's me. I like that idea of a gap moe. Not everyone is into that, so yeah. The current topic is about Hey, I'm Carlos. So he is a Sarawakian, just got out of school, and is looking to be a musician. He's a bit quiet and shy, so yeah. I don't want to get attention from media, to be honest. Imagine you're working on the side and all of a sudden paparazzi comes out of nowhere. I mean, you need to be that famous to achieve that. Boy, unless you're that famous, right? I don't think anyone is gonna appear on the side and then suddenly come and storm you, okay? This is Malaysia we're talking about. How many Malaysian paparazzis are that gung-ho to storm someone out of nowhere? Yeah, they got better things to do lah, like chasing down all the corruption cases lah, the political cases lah, the flood issues which had not been resolved lah, petition to get I Am Carlos famous. That requires him to submit his first EP, and then after that we have to promote the heck out of it. That way we can make him famous. You just want to be a human being that entertains people with music, and then you can be a human being that entertains people with music. That's Twitch. You can go about having like mini karaoke sessions. Show the world that you can sing. But to be honest, like being famous and being like an entertainer, they're like they're same, like it comes part and parcel of it. There's no way you can be an entertainer without eventually becoming famous or having some sort of popularity. Yeah, journalists are usually mutually I know. Don't worry, I know that. You know why I know this? Because I had the opportunity of studying journalism. It's part of my course. I have a lot of friends who eventually went to the Star newspaper and either became political journalists due to our lecturer, or ended up writing feature news articles, or they ended up in some sort of form of political aspect of it. Like, I don't know, people in my cohort were a bit crazy. I think that was me, the kid that was like, oh, I'm just doing journalism because it's an extra credit there. I was like, I remember lecture going like, seriously, you don't want to like pursue this? I'm like, no, I hate writing. I write, but I don't like writing a lot. What? You don't have to play video games to be a VTuber, Carlos. Or a no, not a VTuber, a YouTuber. Yeah, you don't need to play video games. Like, all YouTubers have the niches. They could be like a singer, they could be, you know, who does covers, they could be, you know, doing videos that are dedicated to life skills. So they don't necessarily have to be, you know, playing games. Unless you want to like be a virtual character like me, then that's a separate thing altogether. Every Malaysian watch YouTubers who play video games. There's always a niche. That's so true. There's always a niche. Minor PR, you can also advertise on YouTube, it's up to you. Malaysians watch YouTubers who play video games. That's not true actually. I mean, like, I play video games. How many Malaysians on YouTube watch me play? I don't even have that many. Like, I have more people here that follow me for my gaming than I do on YouTube. I think my content is not the kind of content that is amusing to Malaysians as well, even when I game. So, you know, that's not true. I think that there are a lot of Malaysians out there who are very good with clickbait or like links, and have a personality or a talent that shines. So I think like you can. I think you got it. You're still writing a song. Nice. Well, there you go. See, you're passionate. When you're passionate, you'll be able to go far. And golf is right. It's always a niche. Take it from him. That's always a niche. Actually, golf, this is how I feel. Like, I feel like my content is like uninteresting to like my locals, because like I'm not coming out with like the typical Malaysian jokes or laughs or giggles. Like, my content is definitely not typical Malaysian, and it's like my content is definitely not typical Australian, New Zealand, because like I'm not like coming out with Kiwi or Sheila jokes here and there. It's like, this is the moment like, yo, I literally come to chill out here. That's true. This is like the chill. This is the chill zone. This is the chill zone where everyone gets to be themselves. They get to like, you know, rest, relax, enjoy, wind down. Okay, the point of matter of this entire day today and this entire session that I have, it's tea time with Myu Myu, is literally for people to wind down, relax, and enjoy. Be whoever you want to be. Your stuff is not chill zone. No, your stuff is hardcore, almost borderline R18 NSFW if I can't help it. All you need to do is chuck a lot of NSFW lines out there. A lot more like memes or like redemptions. You get scared around girls. Well, aren't you glad I'm a virtual girl? I'm not there. I don't think you want to be around me anyway. I'm probably a very scary in person anyway, so you're right to be scared of girls. Well, girl, the niche itch joke, oh my god. Yo, be real, you're not cis, you're not NSFW, but you're borderline adult. Oh, I'm sorry lah, I was reading other things and commenting other things lah, yo. Ayo yo, ayo yo. Okay, that's a very Malaysian thing to say, the ayo yos. Okay, I'm still Malaysian to a certain extent. I just need to use more las, you know. Aiya, why la? Why so cha? I can't. I really cannot channel that. Wait, what? Being rejected once and being afraid of girls should be separate. No. I'm confused. I mean, okay, maybe because like, you know, even when I got rejected, cheated upon, like it's not like I'm like man hate guys. Depends on how you're rejected. I mean, that's true. I mean, I know a lot of people who had like really bad relationship problems, and so like when they got rejected, they definitely like were like anti-girls. But they're not anti-girls to the point they're like anti-feminists, which I actually know a man who is super anti-feminist to the point he believes all women are female terrorists out to get people, and he generally buys into the idea that like that women are evil. To be fair, he had a lot of bad experiences, and when it comes to like people like myself, I got told, hey, you're just a normal human being, I don't count you as a female terrorist, but you do exhibit traits of a female terrorist. I'm like, what? I'm confused. You got rejected in front of the classroom, everyone laughed at you, teased you. I see. Can I ask, when was this? primary, high school, college, uni, which stage of your life did this happen? When I was Alex. Scared of everyone, very introverted, but when I'm friends with someone, then I'm a lot less scared. I think that's true. I think if you're an introverted person, what is always scary is when an extroverted person comes out to you and say, "Hey there, let's be friends!" That super exaggerated, extra hyper tone. And then they're basically there talking their head off, and I'm like trying to coax you out of being introverted, which is really hard because like for anyone who's super introverted, that is like hyper beyond their limits, right? So yeah, people with God complexes. Yeah, I mean, wait, what do you mean by God complexes? Explain. This I do not get. I do not get that term or how you define that term. Right, sex school form for contacts for golf. So in Malaysia here, we follow the British system of education. But the naming system is very different. We split it between primary and secondary school. So so usually it's like you've got for primary 1 to 6, and then you've got form 1 to form 5. After that, we have what we call form 6, as in lower form 6 and upper form 6. In total though, all of this so-called 13 years of schooling is actually supposed to be the equivalent of year 1 to year 12 Australian / New Zealand education. So when he says form 4, he actually means that he was in grade 9 at the time when he got grade 9. Oh, sorry, grade 10. He was in grade 10 when he got rejected in front of classroom. So he was grade 10. So form 4 is grade 10 or year 10 in Australia, New Zealand standards. Okay. So like, whoa, okay. But I think like, I don't know, did you actually confess to her? Help in that public setting as well? Did you, what happened to transpire that? And clearly it shows that I don't think she was like doing it on purpose. She was that, I think he's about the same age as Flair, to be honest. Steven, I think he's the same age as Flair. To be honest, like, I don't know why she did that in public. Oh wait, Flair's 21. Oh no, yes, you are my youngest viewer. Oh, yeah, because like Flair keeps talking about school like in a way that makes me sound like as though he's not in uni and college, because he keeps going about college admissions, and I'm like, why are you having college admissions now? So yeah. Oh, it's Jane. Right, it's Jane. Jane, you're right. You've not been in a relationship for like 9-ish years. Dang, boy. That's as long as me. I haven't been in a relationship for like, what? 6-7 years now? But like, I had a really bad like toxic relationship, that's why. that could be explaining alright, but like, toxic relationship, haven't met someone that I really jive with, don't really care. You confess, she declined. Yeah, well, you confess she declined, and if you had confessed in publicly, she would decline you publicly. I think that's going to happen, so yeah. You're 21 as well? Man. Man, I'm sorry about that, Alex. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we've got so many shorters. I also do realize that the people that hang out on my channel are a good mix of ages. We've got people who are as young as 18, and we've got people all the way up to like the mid-30s to late 30s. So that's basically a 20 years, almost 20 years age gap. But you are going to be getting like knowledge from people from different generations who are going to be sharing in and chiming in, and also like giving, you know, their thoughts of things. So we will not, this is a place where we don't judge you. We will never judge you for like the things that happen. We do try to understand why some things happen, and a lot of times like when you're caught up in the moment, you don't realize that there are certain reasons why some things happen, because, you know, you get too emotionally embroiled. And so like what we want to do is be able to have, oh my god, okay, I think like, I feel like this is where I think this is a problem right now when you're telling me this, because I can see how this transpired. You've been single for a pretty long time. You know why being single, just gotta find the right vibe with someone, that's it. Yep, golf, that's right. I think that's the idea and mentality you should have when trying to find someone. I feel that way, but then I also realize I don't really... I think I like my singlehood now. Like, I enjoy being single. I'm not tied down to anything. I don't have to overthink it too much. But then I also know when I'm in a relationship, I overthink it and I like being tied down as well. So I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, so the friends started spreading news to everyone, the whole school news about it. This is not a very uncommon thing. Yeah, I know, it's pretty embarrassing. But it's not a very uncommon thing that this happens, because, you know, it happened with me as well. Like, so the person I was talking about, the musician, like, he was my childhood crush. And a lot of people knew he was my childhood crush. So they went about telling everybody about it. And it was so annoying because I hated it. I hated people knowing about my relationship. I wasn't prepared to commit for something like that. In fact, like when the guy eventually confessed to me, I turned him down because I was like, no, I didn't want it. I felt the pressure, and I'm not sure if she felt the pressure to keep up with her friends, and that's why she was being very unkind. And I do wish she had came up to you later on to apologize, because that's not the treatment that you should have gone through. But you know, I'm really sorry you went through that experience. That really wasn't nice. I feel that her friends were the problem as well. You know, I also wish that, I'm really sorry that you didn't have someone at school to stand by your side during that hard moment, because you definitely needed it. Alex, if you can get into a relationship, just gotta know to compromise and fix things after arguing. Also, if something's bothering you, to speak about it. Not talking to your partner is an instant killer in a relationship. Yes and no. Yes and no. I say this because you can talk about it, but if your partner doesn't agree or isn't able to compromise, that's another thing. I was in a relationship with a 3-4 years age gap, and I realized that, and at the time, like, he was studying and I was working, and you know, one of the things I realized is that if you come from a different mentality and different background, you don't learn how to compromise. One person is going to over-compromise more so than the other, and in that situation, how do you give and take? Now, I've listened about other people's relationships, and I noticed that in a relationship, in any relationship, there's always a giver and a taker. If you are lucky enough to have someone who's an equal giver and taker, it might be a little imbalanced, like 70-30, 30-70, but like if you have a giver and taker relationship that works out, it's fine. But you cannot be in a relationship where two people are takers. Similarly, you cannot be in a relationship where two people are givers that won't budge. You know, so that's something that I realized with my own relationships, is that you can talk about everything, but if you can't compromise, or compromise at a level where both are able to accept it, that's a problem. You didn't go to the school football game because you were ashamed. I see. Do you feel that most of your friends are outside of school? I mean, I'm just curious. I know, like, I had friends in school, and even though I was being bullied, they weren't really sticking up to me. So, like, I was just used to, like, looking at them going like, yeah, you guys are watching your back, I get it. Do I hate you for it? No. Are you still going to be someone that I will still hang out with, like, after I graduate from high school? Yeah, sure, why not? Because, like, there was something else within that relationship. I understand why you did what you had to do, so, you know. High school relationships versus adult relationships are different too. Very, very true, but not true as well. I say this, Golf, because, like, I say this because, I was very fortunate to visit a friend in, and Singapore. Now let's talk about Singapore. Singapore is a very Asian environment full of Chinese people. Okay, I'm nothing against the Chinese. Okay, I'm Asian as well. Got nothing against the Chinese. But Singaporeans overall have what we call a kiasu personality, which is basically they're very stingy people. They're very they stick to their own crowd. It's always like our team, our gang, our life kind of thing. And I don't like that. I hate that. I loathe that with a passion. And I remember coming down and I was invited to a gathering of teachers. I kid you not, these are teachers in Singapore that were having a very nice tea time because I think someone was leaving their gang, and my friend who was a teacher, a Malaysian, went down to Singapore teaching in Singapore, who was invited to that. Now, my friend doesn't speak Mandarin, neither do I, and I came into a group of women and men about maybe about the same age as me, maybe slightly older at the time, and they were talking amongst themselves in Mandarin, and only at certain junctions would they turn to my friend. Now, I was ignored even though I was invited to that gathering. And in that gathering, it was very, very clear that these people who are all teachers, part of the English department, were playing stereotypes in high school in front of me. In a gathering, you had a popular chick who everybody was clamoring to get the attention of. You had the jock who was, the super handsome guy that all the girls were trying to get attention of. You got the popular girl who wants to fit in the crowd and is basically a suck up. You had the jocks who gave a stern look, who had that mean puck face that looked at you with one particular look. Like they were unhappy we weren't giving a satisfactory answer to their leaders. Oh my god. And I remember leaving that environment, like it was very, very uncomfortable dinner. But I remember leaving that environment, telling my friend, like, if these people in their 30s are still acting like they're in high school, what does that teach kids? Because they're acting more immature than kids are. And what's the point of this? Like a high school relationship? I feel like some adults do not ever outgrow high school relationships. They just bring it wherever they go. Anyway, but you are right. Like adult things do change. Like when you become an adult, you start realizing what are priorities for you. You start realizing, that you'll realize that the friends that matters to you are the friends that share common interests or have a common lifestyle with you. And as you grow older with all these work and responsibilities, you'll start drifting from a lot of people. If you think you have a lot of friends now, you get like little no friends in the future. It's not a bad thing though. It's not a bad thing. And there are some people who after that experience of going to the adult working world and understanding or going through a similar experience like what you've gone through, getting it back in return for them, they start realizing they're at fault. They'll start actually coming out to you and they can't apologize. I've had these 3 bullies come up to me before, and this is after high school, many years later, where they came up to me out of nowhere and, hey, I'm so sorry for the actions that I did in high school. And I'm like, well, I'm still butthurt by it, but like, okay, why are you apologizing? And I remember like what they told me was basically, no, we were so immature then, we were trying to fit in with the crowd, this, that, and I'm like, okay, gotcha. Didn't mean you should have done that, but like, since you want to apologize and you realize that this is affecting you from moving on in your life, I will accept the apology, because you know what? Yes, you made my life shithead, but like, it also made me tougher. I guess like maybe for myself, it made me more tougher about things around me. But yeah, I know that it was tough. Football, scouts, music club, I think that was tough. But if you do have genuine friends that even if they didn't stick up for you at that one moment because of multiple reasons, then yeah. People mostly forget about it in like 6 months. Obviously you remember, but people tend to forget. Don't apologize and make yourself feel better. I hate it. You're right. I shouldn't apologize to make myself feel better, but we are at that point where it's been more than a couple of years. Are you really going to hold a grudge about something that happened 20 years down the line? Because that's not... You're not going to feel better about yourself. When you carry that with you, it affects future relationships. It affects your ability to deal with it, because you haven't dealt with it. When you are able to come to terms with it, you are able to move on. Now, it's very easy to say that, of course, so I'm not expecting people to be able to do it. But if you're able to, definitely, put yourself in that point where you think about whether this is the type of baggage you want to carry with you to like your next relationship or the next people you meet, because you might not realize it, but you will carry that across. If you don't deal with it now, you're going to carry that and you're going to become a bitter person. I've seen someone who's carried so much baggage that they've been bitter and emotional about it, and it's affected them. It's affected them in their lives in terms of like leading a proper life or comprehending things, or basically analyzing what actions to do. Because like you're in high school, people a lot of times tend to think like, oh, you're forgivable because a lot of actions or things that you do is not like, I guess like it's not mature. You're not an adult yet until you start working. It's so weird, but yeah, it happens. Carlos, hey, I'm just reading this. So you want to be someone that feels right. Someone feel what's the purpose of me being alive right now. Someone feel what's the purpose of me being alive right now. I was depressed since I had anxiety. I was unconfident. Then I discovered my love for music, and you felt loved from it. You never felt loved in school, and you felt loved when I'm in my bedroom wearing headphones listening to music. I went through that. I know what you mean. I think my love was predominantly comics and animation. I grew up a lot with comics and animation. They were the ones that throughout like the whole bullying incident it's so weird talking about this. It's a heavy topic, I understand, but like I went through that. I went through internet stalking in high school, to the level that they stalked my own house, and I had prank calls from my bullies and they prank called my house, and I was so irritated by it, because like, you can bully me, it's okay, don't drag my family into this, you fuckers. So sorry for the language, but like I was so pissed because like nobody else should be dealing with my shit. So I know what you mean by like, going back to something that you feel comfortable in, that's your comfort zone. That's fine. That's also fine too. That's it. Thank you so much anyway for popping into the channel and listening to me, because like, I hope I'm not triggering any traumas for you as well as you're talking to me, because I am a girl. Spoiler alert, I am a girl. But like, thank you for sharing your story as well. It's not, I think these kind of things that goes around in life, not a lot of people hear. Not a lot of people are aware of these kind of things or problems that others go through, especially, we hear a lot from girls. Girls go through like so-called trauma, right? But like, not a lot of times you hear from guys who are going through something similar. It's not mutually exclusive. So I am still glad that you shared a part of yourself here today. Thank you so much. And I will honestly tell you, there's no right answer to why are you around right now. There isn't. To be honest, the other method isn't that easy either. But, but whilst you're here, you make the best of it. And you do what's best. for you. Not for anybody else, but for you. I think like I've got a lot of tenacity in life, so like every time I get confronted by that question, I think the short answer is I'm afraid of pain. I'm afraid of pain. And like the long answer is because every day passes by in a blur, I just want to enjoy the things I want to enjoy right now. I'm going to do the things that I love. I'm going to spend all the time with the people that I care, you know, my family. And I'll be as crazy and kooky as I want because I don't care and I don't need other people to accept me. I might not feel comfortable with how a group acts or behave, which I tend to feel that way a lot because when you're in large groups, they have their own quirks, right? And it's not something that I'm comfortable with sometimes, so I will always have to like distance myself, put myself at a corner to try and deal with that. Or I will seclude myself from that just so that I have more time and space to breathe. And so that's something that I do a lot. And that's okay, right? Because I'm at a point where I can decide what I want in my life. And so that's exactly where you are at right now. You're at a point where you can decide where you're at in life. Don't give up on a lot of things. And that's the one thing I want to tell you is that you shouldn't give up. It's difficult. It's not easy. But don't give up until you've given it a good shot. Whether it's making music, whether it is talking to girls, and I know it's difficult to talk to girls, but you're talking to me right now. So that means that you've already taken a good step. Even if you think it's just mostly just typing, it's still a step forward. So you're doing okay. Like I said, you're doing fine. Sorry, I'm gonna hydrate myself, guys, if you don't mind. There's another hydrate coming right up. Thank you for the hydrate, Velcro. Water's always so good. I think that tendency of like not drinking enough water is crazy. You know, that reminds me of like a case I got bullied once, and it's so weird because the girls like they either bully you by punching you, like girl among girls, right? They really do punch hard. Or like, oh my god, I remember this one bullying case. It's now when I think back about it, I think like I overreacted, but to be fair, I was also reacting by my rights. So there was this actually news article back then that was published in a newspaper that I happened to read, and it was basically about how a boy had peed into a girl's water bottle. She had actually drank that water, and her lips had swollen. I don't know how she didn't realize that what she was drinking was weird, but her lips had swollen, and then she had to go to the hospital, and then apparently like there was like a lot of like fuss around it. And I don't know if my bullies had actually read that article or they were being funny. And so what happened was they had taken my bottled water from my bag. I mean, if you're sitting in class, the bag is in a certain position where anyone behind you can reach out and grab the fucking bottle. So like, you know, yeah, that's the thing. And what happened was they had put in a drop of, I don't know what juice or what other thing in there, and I thought they were being funny, and then they had put it on my table. Now I know who my bullies are, so like, you know, obviously I'm not gonna mince it, right? And because I read that news article, I was one shocked that no, it has happened. It happened in Malaysia, in West Peninsula, in Kelantan or Terengganu. I can't remember. It's one of the two states. But I remember like picking up the bottled water and looking at the color and was like, why is this tinge yellow? Because my bottle is white. I mean, it's water, right? It's clear. It's supposed to be clear. Why is there a tinge of yellow there? And I was like, I'm not drinking this shit. And I just went straight to the police, opened my bottled water, and just chucked the whole thing straight into their faces. And they started screaming at me. I screamed back. It was like, there's a lot of screaming going on. But like, I was just so annoyed. Like, why would you do that? Don't you understand what are the implications? I don't care if you're going to like screw me over because like I did this thing, but like, no. Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of cases of like that. I mean, there were cases of like kids playing fireworks in school and like explosions everywhere. Like, there's a lot of these stupid shit that happen. And I've seen the news articles go crazy about it. But like, this shouldn't happen in the first place. And you think it's that funny to bully someone that way? Like, I'm sorry, there are repercussions there. Unless like you're a kid who's coming from a well-to-do family, you might get away with something. I don't know. But it was definitely not something that I was happy about, and I didn't like that kind of like bullying of any kind. Hence why, like I always say, like it should not be something that endangers you. It should not be something that endangers your family, or inconvenience them in any other way. Just no. Those are the kind of behaviors I disapprove of, and I won't take no, and I won't sit silent about it. I don't handle it that well though, so like I can honestly say the me back then and the me now, yeah, they're different people, but you know what? And you see, even as I say this, I don't even remember who they are. I don't remember how they look like. I just know I was bullied, that's it. I don't remember them because it's been more than like 20 years already. 20 plus years, 30 plus years, 40 plus years, like it's been a long time. So yeah, they're just there. Kawaii. Oh my god! Oh, speaking of that, right? I really miss the alcohol. I'm sorry, I know you guys have like local, but tuak? Yeah, I miss your tuaks and everything else. Oh my god, I want alcohol so badly. I want good alcohol so badly. It's like I have nobody I know who's going to go to Samasara anytime soon to pick up like alcohol, so like alcohol. It's okay. Gawa is coming soon. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. So young already, dah minum. Oh my god, why so young already you started drinking alcohol? Damn it, kid. Such a connoisseur. Really know how to appreciate the good stuff. No, not. It's gonna be because like the shipping, you know, the bottles and shipping. And do you trust Post Malaysia to ship? Excuse me, I'm gonna remind you. You know, Post Malaysia is like the most notorious, right? Don't even think about any other courier because they're all also notorious in their own way. Also, cats. 500 send me cats. Oh my god, I love cats pictures. I only just saw this. Cats. You're drowned, slap at the sink. Oh! You slept on the side of the road, what the heck? Did no one find you until the next morning? Seriously, no one find you until the next morning. Race, brother. This is what you get for spending all your like 100 hydrate points. Also, just so you know, Velcro already redeemed an Ara earlier, so you know. Just saying, it has to be like. It has to be as good. It has to be expensive. Like expensive enough because it's a choice. Do you want me to lose my glasses or you want me to say ara ara? That's an anime thing. That's an anime thing. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. No explanation needed. I'm gonna lose all my points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait! Velcro, stop! Don't teach this underage kid what ara ara is! How dare you! He may be like only 3-4 youngest. No, it doesn't count. Depends on which video he's watching. But like you're teaching a kid who is like only like what 3 years younger than you. How on that? Please no. Please no. Ray is like I just lose all my points. I don't need ara ara. Okay, you don't need ara ara or any of the other ones then. That's fine. You can just waste them on hydrates. Song by him. I cannot. I'm laughing too much. Dum. No, it's not. That's not the right answer. But like, if that's what you found and that's what you accepted as, then it is fine. That can be the answer too. It's okay. Wait, hang on. How many points have you stocked up, Velcro? How many points do you have right now? I'm fairly sure you hoarded a lot of points. I'm fairly sure you did, because we were talking about this a while back. Standby 4K! 9.4K, my god, that's a lot of points. Now the question is, does he actually want to? Yeah, see, I knew it was like, he was definitely aiming for the ASMR. I mean, ASMR Whisper's gotta be good, right? It's like 15K points? Yeah. I just wanted to remind you again, Grace. You just blushed. You people need to grow up. Can you imagine the grown-ups are the ones who are laughing non-stop and having fun anyway? See, it doesn't matter. Whatever age you are, you can be as young as 18, you can be as old as like in your 40s and you still have fun. That's what this channel is all about, okay? Everyone can be themselves, everyone can have fun. There goes your innocence. Hey, wasn't us, man. As long as it wasn't us that did it. Remember, we should not be the people that take his Wii card away from him. Let him find it out himself. You know, he'll find it out on his own. I do not want to be responsible for removing people's Wii cards. Sri Ara Ara Damansara. Yeah, it's good food though. So I heard. I'm not sure. You could check it out when you're down here one day. That's it. Ara Damansara is an actual place. Who would name it that? People who thought like Ara Damansara and Sri Ara Ara sounds like a Sri Ara with the Ara Damansara would sound pretty cool. Race, how was your game? You done already with your game or you're like here briefly? people name things however they want to name them. So funny half the time. He raided Nigel. Oh, did he? Was Nigel streaming as well? Must have missed that. Oh, but I think like everyone like streaming on Sunday night, to be honest. Especially if Monday is a holiday. It's like, tonight is stream night. I feel like most Malaysians are here right now, just streaming their heads off. I'm surprised he didn't decide to raid Chun. Chun would like be another better option for raiding as well. Spam raid her. Oh yes, that's true. I'm so sorry. But then he like... This what's happened when like your moderator is not around. Oh my god, it's our overcooked. Oh my god, it's the overcooked except it's my voice mostly and not even Race's voice. What the heck? Oh, you're an Iban. Where I got lost. Yeah, I keep getting lost anyway. Let's put it this way. When have I ever not gotten lost, huh? I'm Asian as it gets. I'm technically an alien shapeshifter, so I don't know. My race is probably Asian, since I'm in the region. I'm in the Asian region. I'm not sure actually if Yoru's Iban. Could be. I never asked. Well, Crow, what are you? Chinese? Asian? Oh wait, I know the answer to this, but like still keeps everyone guessing. What are you? Yeah, we only know he's from Sarawak, that's right. Your mystery. Yes, we know. Iban, Bidayo, and Ulu. What are the differences between the three of them? If you don't mind me asking. What are the differences between Iban, Bidayo, and Ulu in terms of their culture and practices? No, we didn't! I didn't! I definitely didn't! I don't think I know the difference between it. Iban is more handsome, I guess. Is that so? Tanong Hakase! Hello! Wait, you celebrate Wesak? I don't, but technically Wesak is a holiday on Monday, and why should we not celebrate replacement holidays on Monday? Of course I'll celebrate it. I get to enjoy it and like sleep in. But yes, Wesak is an enjoyable day, so no, I don't celebrate it. But thank you, welcome to the YouTube channel. I'm technically dual streaming from YouTube and Twitch. Majority of my chat though is displaying the Twitch chat, but I have seen your conversation, so don't worry. I've got you. I'm not drunk. I'm not in civic. Different culture. Civic? Civic? What's civic? Civic? I don't have civic. Did we have civic studies? I'm fairly sure we did not have civic studies back then. Race, tell me, did we have civic studies? That is true. We celebrate all holidays. We have too many holidays and we enjoy holidays. No, I'm not like this. get more hydrates, I'll probably be like super drunk on water. You just start seeing me slurring like a maniac. Oh, why am I talking here? Why am I here? And I start becoming the weepy drunk. It's like cry baby face. The holidays are great though. Who doesn't love holidays? I love all the holidays I can get because like I remember being in Australia and I was like, oh, there's not enough holidays. Like every month I crave for a holiday. It's like nothing. Then here we're like given holidays every 2 to 3 weeks. It's the best feeling in the world. Race is taking a break, guys. Whoa! I wonder what he's doing with his break, huh? Whoa! Is it dinner time? Is it snack time? Are you gonna make use of your toast? Your air fryer? Just joking. Bye. You found out that RR is sometimes ASMR where you seduce someone. What? Since when? What? Watch more anime. Nah, no air fryer today. I'm hungry. But like I blame it on. Oh! You won't drown. We didn't drown you enough. You have a cooldown of 1 minute. There wasn't even enough drowning. I couldn't even drown you as much as I tried. Virginity. Yeah, you still be. Don't worry. Don't worry. Ara means nothing. Don't worry. You don't have a strong bladder? Those should try you out. You mean he just needs to line like the bottom of his seat with those? Good absorption. That's true, actually, Velcro. Good absorption. He just needs to put toast. He just needs to line his seat with toast. It will work like I don't know, like a towel. Yeah, towel. The dumb shits we get up to. Okay, dumb shits we get up to. Okay, it's much love there. Ray, just go! Why are you entertaining us? Faster, let go. Let it go, let it go. Shh. That's the one thing you'll find like with my channel. It's like I end up laughing non-stop at the most ridiculous places. Cannot, baby. Oh, you don't need me to tell you shishi. Shishi. If that's me, so. You regret clicking it. Wow, you really got on the deep end. Velcro. See the joys of like people like losing their V cards, man. It's so glorious. You don't have to do anything. The hilarity comes from when they start doing all of it. That is an interesting Google result search. No, he needs to go like on those like This is the time I need to ask. Is someone checking out signs like that in your house? Oh my god. How many pages in? How many pages in? Page never Google search. I'm so sorry for laughing. This is too funny. Oh, I'm cracking up. Really now Google knows your face. Google now knows you need like some hamster ara. Self-inflicted search results. I'm sorry, I'm laughing way too much. I know I shouldn't be laughing like this, but like every time I'm reading through the conversations, I just bust out laughing. Speaking of which, Race, are you gonna be signing up? Yeah, he's still not emptying his bladder. He's still not emptying his bladder, so like, you know, I'm fairly sure this was very entertaining for his bladder, that's why he's remaining. And he must have put all the toast underneath his seat right now to, you know, for cushion absorption. I don't know. I mean, I see the X there and I just make a conjuncture immediately. Don't need to. All guys have experience. The shots fired. The shots fired. If I sound like I'm dying, I do laugh like I sound like I'm dying. I'm so sorry. Guys, seriously, what I'm going to do? Do know knowledge does not equal experience. I don't get it. The fact that you know that the conversation was about that kind of is segueing there. Anyway, I'm dying too much. Too good not to laugh. Oh my god, too good not to laugh. Yeah, at least it keeps me awake, yo. Because it's so funny, it keeps me awake. How do you know you don't get it? You never watched. Ooh, here's another shots fired. Seriously, guys, what is this? Looks like you guys are taking a piss at each other. One pistol down, next pistol up. One pistol down, next pistol up. Wait, what? What? You watched it? And you didn't even get enough sleep. Now, when you say you didn't get enough sleep, why? Now this is where I'm curious about. Why didn't you get enough sleep after watching it? Huh? What was it about her show, her movie, that got you into sleepless nights? Ooh! One of my art commissions is almost done. The drawing is gorgeous though, a little bit. I can't wait to actually like make use of it for my artwork. But it's it's very gothic-like-ish, so yeah. What? Judging by the site, I already know what it is, but I never watched a single video from the website. Your cousin forced you? Wow, why are we acting innocent anyway? Pretty sure everyone is a sussy baka, including Myu. Me? Me? No, I'm not. Like, even if this sus thing, it's correct because I'm not. I'm technically not. I'm on the fence. I'm not sussy. And I'm not baka. I'm borderline. I'm borderline not. He bought a DVD for RM5. Came to his home. He bought an RM5 CD of a legendary where it's a zombie movie. Became a zombie assassin. Okay. Parodying Resident Evil. Lol. 6'9". He's a 6'9". Velcro, you know what this is going. It's 6'9". I just one what? And then what did your cousin say in response to, like, why did you buy that? You want life? I'm borderline. No, it's true, I'm borderline. Cause like, I didn't get... Yeah, but like, I grew up with like BL. So let me ask you this. When I say borderline, it means it's BL. Yeah, but like 50-50 is not exactly a borderline. Beyond the border. Yeah, it's not B. It's like, well, if you want to count it beyond the border, remember it's still BL, and hence why like I keep teasing Toto about BL because you know I read only BL when I was like 12 onwards. So like, you know, BL 56%. Cause it's cheap. But like 56%, man. 56%. Still borderline. Didn't cross the 60%. It's okay. We can all be borderline. It's fine. Fuck you. It's okay. Between all of us, race is the most sus anyway. 9%. Right now, whatever he's thinking in his thoughts. Fake news. Race is like, cannot say so. Go get drunk. What the heck? Actually, you know what we need to do? We need to have a drunk collaboration. We need to pick up like one day where everyone gets the same set of drinks and then we go get drunk together on stream. I don't know how it'll turn out though. You're confusing with Myu? You don't drink anymore. Wow, is there a reason why you stopped drinking? Also, yes, good on you, Carlos. Embody that energy. Just go for it. No reason for why you stopped. Okay. Main reason, money. Well, money. Yeah, it's true. Alcohol costs a lot of money. Anything else? When you're free alcohol, you have to drive. Oh my god, you poor thing. That's a moment you need someone else to be the designated driver. You shouldn't be the designated driver, man. So you can also be able to enjoy it. Do whatever you want. Yep, that's correct. Whatever you want, just remember to set a limit. The limit can be whatever you want it to be. It can be monetary. It can be an action. I mean, like, I guess you could go. Yeah, but you say you have to drive, ma. Designated driver. Oh, drinking still driving home. Ah, that's a different thing altogether, lah. That's a different thing altogether. Also, please do give Carlos a bit of advice of how to set limits, because I'm not the best to be able to explain how to set a limit. Because I do get like completely should bump those guys. Yeah. Drink and drive, baby. Drink and drive. Can lose license? No. I mean, I've drunk and driven before, but a lot of times, like, I'm always resting. Like, I will drink a little bit, like, at the start, and then I will, like, just drink a lot of water and just, like, chillax, you know? Because I needed to, like, detoxify most of it, get it out of my system first before I drive home. But younger would bonk them, but at this age gap, it's like, you do you, man. You old enough to know. Wait, what do you mean by old, like, age gap? What's the age gap difference between you and, like, your group of friends, Raze? Just click on this side. The first thing you get is... Wow! Okay. Did not need to read that, but anyway. TMI! On chat! TMI! They're all the same age gap as you? I see. Hey Yasuo, welcome! Also, thank you for the follows! Welcome, welcome, welcome! So give me a minute. Looks like we've got like this random bot and I need to like remove that bot. Give me 2 seconds. More yaba than it already is. Well, this stream is about teaching you to be more responsible adult. Okay, we're all teaching kids how to be more responsible adults and knowing what to do. Just like setting your limitations there. Remember, if you don't set limits, you're actually just gonna make it worse for yourself. Okay, there we go. Adding the fan. You do exist. Fan. Okay, there we go. And we got rid of that bot. Yeah, so join in on the conversation. Also giving you a shout out. Thank you for following and stopping by. Now that your titles, you know, I regret it, I guess. You regret it? Malco should be a moderator. He's always here when you're modern. You need Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, he witnessed a ban. He witnessed how I can ban hammer people, yo. Yasuo is left though. I don't know. Is Yasuo still around? Yasuo, if you're around, please give a shout out. RM 800 for what? DM, why are we DMing right now? Also, yeah, you're right. I think Velcro needs to be like my moderator at this stage, man, with the way things goes. Yasuo, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How are you doing today? Are you Malaysian as well? Please chime in the conversation. Today is a chit-chat session. We're all friendly people, and the goal right now, like this particular session, is all about you being yourself. We are, you know, you're from Vietnam. Ah, Vietnam. Nice. We've actually got one of my viewers is actually a Malaysian studying in Vietnam. which part of Vietnam are you from? And also, by the way, I've got like a friend who also dates a Vietnamese. So I do hear some things, but mostly more related to food. I'm so sorry, I'm such like, all my friends are foodies as well, so yeah. Oh yes, congratulations also on the gold medal. It was featured on newspapers, so like, congratulations. But yes, feel free to join in. This is a very friendly channel. Usually on Sunday I have this session called Tea Time with Myu Myu, where we sit down, we have chit chats, we talk about life, and we talk about things that interest you. Why are you calling me sus, yo? I'm not sus. I'm not sus at all. 32%, I'm so innocent. Went down because a newcomer came in? Yeah, definitely. It definitely proves a point. Act innocent? What? You mean act innocent? Hello? This face is angelic. It's super angel. Nothing wrong with this angel baby face, yo. You guys are so cute. She's acting so good, even Stream Elements got duped. I wonder. Did Stream Elements really get duped by me? Do you think it will actually be that easy to cave into that? I don't know. I think Stream Elements is smarter than that. You miss a lot of spots. You probably have missed some spots you said, but like, yes, let's hear it from Yasuo as well. Sus. I'm not sus. I swear I'm not sus. Intoxicated it? No way. How is he going to be intoxicated? It's not even a living thing. There's only so much power I have, you know. That's not true. That's definitely not one of them. It is. It's late. So I tend to stream between 10 p.m. plus 8 GMT because I'm based in Malaysia, all the way up to like 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. So yeah. Yep. Get some rest. Good night, Yasuo. Take care. Have a good sleep. And I look forward to seeing you later. It is. It's 1 a.m. but we have the holidays tomorrow. Oh, yes, you are right. I have to do Genshin dailies. I might actually end the stream here because I need to do some Genshin dailies anyway. I don't want to like push it anymore. I know. Velcro, we gotta do Genshin. Like, I'm not gonna be streaming Genshin. I just want to like clear the dailies together. Shall we go and clear the dailies then? I think this is a good time to end the stream as well. I was supposed to end a little earlier, but like, you know, I wanted to give everyone an opportunity to stay in and have chats. Good night, Yasuo. Take care. Yeah, I'll do it in Discord. Yeah, we're doing the weapon mats in right now because I've done dailies already. I just need to do the weapon mats right now, so we just do the weapon mats. Hang on. So let me just give my Discord and Twitter, so you can follow me on either of these two. I'm usually there. I do put my schedule up. I've got a proper schedule now, so I do put it up so you can actually check it out. And this is the YouTube. I don't have Facebook lah, but like I got YouTube, so if you guys wanna like my content, that would be great. No TikTok sadly. Until I get my Live 2D, I won't be doing TikTok yet. No need mine. You can put yours. You can offer yours. I also want Bigo. I'm not on Bigo actually. I considered Bigo at one point, but I think Bigo is just the type of the way to do the streaming for Vigo is a bit difficult, so yeah. So more because like with what I've got set up right now, it's probably not ideal for me to dual stream on Vigo as well. It'd be nice. So yeah, no, not yet. No need, you don't need to know. You can just trust me when I say I'm not underage as well. No trust so never mind. It's okay. Not police ma. Police, 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 takut orang ni. All these people asking for my thing ah. Yo, scary. No rumah as well. Nombor rumah tak payah. Tak payah. Tak ada yo. Tak ada. Tak payah. Okay, what was your question, Carlos? Because I'm fairly sure your question had nothing to do with any of this. This is like the random train that decided to run wild. I know, right? I sleep in the space. I don't sleep in the street. I sleep in space. Where you see stars every day. Oh, the beautiful, beautiful stars. So you can buy 4D. Sorry, no 4D today. No 4D tomorrow. No 4D for the day after. No 4D. Also because I don't promote 4D lah, huh? I generally don't think 4D is necessary, but like, hey, it's me. Oh, but then again, I also don't promote gambling, so yeah. You can't see stars in KL, too polluted. How you know? How you know it's too polluted? Are you sure? You go in an airship, you go tell me lah. Airship in space cannot see stars lah. It's free gacha. I will remind you guys again. If I'm playing on free gacha, does free gacha require me to like, I don't know, spend money? If it's free gacha and I'm not spending the money, I technically do not feel like it's responsible. I'm an alien. I'm a bona fide alien. Requires to spend money. Exactly. Am I spending money on it? No, I'm not. So yes, the answer to your question, Carlos, is that I am an alien. I am technically an alien, so yeah. This is a lack of self-discipline. Love? Yes. I mean, you need a bit of discipline to stop spending monies. You're Neymar Jr. You probably are, indeed. You probably are, and I will not deny you for being Neymar Jr. Nice to meet you. Definitely nice to meet you as well. Alright, so anyway, I will head off. For those who are on Discord, I will be streaming Genshin there. And we will be playing, so we can just get the mats out of the way. Otherwise, yeah, so tomorrow's schedule, I have set up a schedule for tomorrow for Genshin as well. I will be playing Genshin, but I'll probably start earlier because it is the holidays. So you'll probably see me starting Genshin around like 8 or 9 p.m. I'll let you guys know in Discord once I've figured it out, because I've got my parents are back. We're gonna probably have dinner together, so yeah. And then otherwise, aside from that, the only change that will be made on the schedule is actually the Hollow Knight event. So no Hollow Knight this week. That's definitely going to be replaced by something else. Saturday collaboration, we're gonna have to double check and see if anybody else is actually going to be playing the collabs on Saturday. If they are, then, you know, if there's anybody who's looking to collab on Saturday, then we will have collaborations then. Otherwise, it's likely going to be, you know, something else. We're probably gonna do something else then. So that is the current plan and schedule for the week. Other than that, if there are anything else that you guys are looking forward to, please let me know and I will check it out. As always, there is a suggestion thread there, so you guys can put some suggestions on things that you like to see on the channel. I won't go into everything, but some of it I will actually implement. Otherwise, thank you all so much for coming by. It has been wonderful having these chit chats as usual. Every time we have this going on, it's always something new and something different. So I'm always glad and happy to see people stopping over. Otherwise, yes, take care guys, have a good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow, my Genshin Impact stream as usual. Good night! Also, for those who want to raid, there will be an offline raid happening. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Well done! And thank you for channeling your Jim Carrey Truman personality.